BTW si Alice tadi malam main itu Stellar Set loh.
Miriam is a 10-year-old little girl.
Aduh, bentar.
1 year ago, her mother gave birth to a younger brother. Since then, Miryam, you're gonna make some milk for your brother. Miryam, diaper. Oh my God, Miryam, could you just stop being annoying? Your brother keeps me busy enough. One day, Miryam was about to accept the invitation of the girl next door and go to see the cat that she had just adopted. But just as she reached the door, her mother stopped her. Mom, I'm going to Lucy's house. She invited me to see her cat, said Miryam. No way, Miryam. Look, can't you see that I'm still busy with the housework? You need to take care of your little brother for a while, Mom shouted at the top of her voice from the kitchen. But I promised Lucy that I would be there right away. Mom didn't seem to hear her at all. Without even turning her head, she continued shouting, "You can't leave until I'm done with my work." Oh my God, I'm so fed up. I can't even go out to take a breath, Miryam complained in her heart as she looked at her younger brother who was crawling on the floor. I really hate you. You can't do anything. You're just a strange thing that makes senseless noises. I really wish you would disappear from this world. Then I would be so happy, Miryam muttered to her younger brother and gave him a fierce glare. As soon as Miryam finished speaking, the clock on the wall suddenly started spinning rapidly. The sky outside seemed to be covered by an enormous curtain that stretched as far as the eye could see, and it quickly darkened. Her younger brother, who had been playing just a moment ago, began to cry loudly out of fear. Miryam was so shocked by the changes around her that she didn't notice her brother's crying at all. She just stared blankly at the dark clouds pressing down outside the window. At this moment, the TV suddenly turned on by itself. After a burst of snowflakes, an image that was sometimes blurry and sometimes clear popped up. It was a man with curly hair, a full beard, wearing animal skins and having a strange appearance. He didn't say a word and just stared at Miryam all the time with a vacant and strange look in his eyes. At this time, the house began to shake violently. Miryam was frightened by this sudden change. Her younger brother was crying even louder. She instinctively turned around to pick up her brother, but it was already too late. The roof was suddenly ripped off, and the siblings and everything in the house just disappeared into the pitch black eye of the storm.
Buat apa ya sepanjang ini? This is game number 4 in this session. This is Miryam, the Polluted Lamp. I received the key to play this one from Press Engine. So this is another sponsor game. That was the intro, and I don't really understand what's the correlation. Joe said this is Dora, so we'll see. That's all. Enjoy the stream, enjoy the broadcast. If you guys interested, as usual, you can type !G or game in the chat room. Kayaknya ini Coralin. Masa sih? I'm probably going to play until 3:10 ya, perhaps. Tapi audionya kenapa nggak bisa diganti ya? Tadi bilang apa? Aku pusing lebih ke kita harus benar-benar fokus buat early itu. Why? Tadi malam aku kayak baru datang terus tiba-tiba udah selesai. Jadi nggak lama-lama aku jadi yang mampir. Create a character. Adli. Welcome to the land of Nod. Look, this brave sister is still worried about her poor little brother. Iya, aku soalnya cuma kuat main 1,5 jam. Oke. Tapi gamenya emang lama, kak. Namanya juga manajemen. Tapi aku tidak tahu tadi malam kalau misalnya kamu cuma main 1,5 jam. Mungkin karena aku baru bangun tadi malam teh. Even though I oversee this land, I have my own affairs to attend to. You'll have to find the answer on your own. Lately, monsters that devour people and ravage crops have been appearing out of nowhere. They are everywhere. Perhaps you can work out a deal that benefits us both, my dear. How about this? You help me eliminate the monster, I'll help you find your brother, and maybe even get you home. Do you agree? You have no choice but to accept this deal. Alone in these lawns, you will soon be devoured. Nearly all the people here have already been eaten. If they catch sight of a fresh, appetizing little girl like you, they'll go into a frenzy. If those monsters get too close, they will tear you to pieces in an instant. The cat will provide you with a steady stream of magical energy, and with enough of it, you will be able to build your own defenses. Summon as many cats as you can to maintain a steady supply of magical energy. That's your most basic safeguard against the monster. This is beef. This is hoarder game. No? Oh my god. Ternyata game is a horde. I didn't expect it's going to be this kind of game. But you can't do anything except from just waiting and defending yourself. Somehow this is so passive ya. Don't know, the intro before and this one is definitely not correlated at all. Mas Adli, Glovin, selamat pagi. Kenapa tuh? A narrative-driven tower defense game that plunges you into cursed realm. Get a guide a tiny 10-year-old girl scarred by relentless school bullying and family neglect as she battled monstrous embodiment of her inner foreman and desperate quest to recover her lost brother and ultimately herself. There are only 5 user review. Makasih Glow. Itu rencana. Aku gak tahu apakah bakal jadi 12 atau tidak hari ini. Jadi ada kemungkinan di cancel, mungkin tidak. Apa itu musical RPG? Abis ini, itu kayaknya seharusnya game RPG tapi berbasis rhythm. Kalau tidak salah, tapi abis ini kak. Mungkin jam 3.10-an. Agi kak, belum tidur kah? Belum jam tidur gue udah kebalik banget Mas Adli. Lo kenapa tuh? Kuliah kah? Masuk kuliah lagi kah? Atau belum kah? Mulai besok ujian. UTS kah? Ini bulan apa? April. UTS kah, Kak? Do you know what this feels like? This feels like PVZ, but instead of placing people and tower in this area, it's actually on the middle. The concept is practically the same though, because you're practically defending the base from the enemy. But this is so passive, yeah, to be honest. Like, there are not that much thing to do aside from just waiting. You can also fast forward the progress, which make this felt kinda slow. There is a bar, but doesn't really tell that much. Will I survive, yeah? Perhaps? So I guess I survive? Yes? Dude, to be honest, it doesn't feel that fun. I am so sorry. But then the game doesn't feel that fun and enticing. How to explain, yeah? I played the game since 226. Let's try, yeah. Perhaps like until 1-5. This is 1-3. I finished level 1-2 and 1. No, 1-1 and 1-2 already. I don't know. But for me, I feel like this is not that fun because it's costly. You can only place item this aside from this clean plot of land. If you have a clean plot of land, and that requires you to have 100 energy. That's a lot though. Just to place a new defensive system. I mean, compared to the usual PvZ type of game, you usually don't have to actually place item. You just have to wait until you have enough energy and you can place item. That's all. For this game, you have to have a place to place the item, which makes this even harder and challenging. Or is this too challenging, yeah? Like, look at this. There are so many enemy surrounding me, and I have to purchase this one before I can actually place a defense system, which took too much. Or it's probably just me complaining a lot. See? This is... I won. I'm just going to play one more run, yeah? Kau main Dora ya? Tadi si Jo juga bilang itu. Pagi kok. Selamat datang. Apakah belum tidur? Apakah tidak lelah ya jalan-jalan? Baru melek aku. Hah? Baru bangun kah? Tadi turun cepat, 8 WIB mata udah berat. Oke, loh tidak ikut jalan-jalan kah Kanda? Anda? Aku pikir Anda ikut jalan-jalan sekalian. Tidak kah? Sok tahu sekali saya ternyata. Gak punya paspor. Oh, why? Aku pikir Anda ikut jalan-jalan sekalian. Ternyata tidak. My bad. Pasporku habis, belum perpanjang. Oke. Kemudian sekarang menunggu saya di rumah kah? Jalan ke Pulau Kapuk? Enggak. Pasangannya lagi jalan-jalan. Jadi tadi aku pikir dia juga ikut jalan-jalan karena pasangannya suka upload foto-foto. Jadi aku pikir dia yang tukang foto. Begitu. Ternyata tidak. Malah panjang 100-an. Mulai kalau misalnya mau cepet, ya kan? Kan ada biaya yang fast apa namanya? Aku lupa nama fastnya. Really, economically speaking, this is not good, to be honest. It's too expensive. Jaga rumah aja, kalian numpuk. Boleh. Selamat pagi, Kak. Kalau begitu, selamat datang. Apakah mau lanjut bekerja? Terus lanjut untuk semua saya nonton. Terima kasih banyak, Kak. No. To be honest, I feel like we are going to lose. Right? Yep, definitely going to lose. It's not good in terms of economically in-game speaking. Everything is so expensive. Like compared to the usual PVZ. Aku dari kemarin hampir lagi sering banget gigit sendiri. Kenapa tuh? Gak ada yang gigit kah? Jadi digigit sendiri kah? I don't know ya, but for me, objectively speaking, the concept is practically the same of this game. It's practically based using the same concept of PVZ, but instead of placing the sunflower, so you can actually like harvest the energy, you have to purchase the land before you can actually place an item, and it actually feel pretty costly and took a really long time. So it doesn't feel that fun and enticing. That's that practically. Hence why I only play until this part. Plus, the intro doesn't actually related with the game to understand what's the correlation. But it's actually a narrative tower defense game. Thank you.